good afternoon, and hey everybody, and welcome to another great event. Yes, welcome. And I just want to don't waste any time. I want to bring my partner in crime in, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the show, Pat Challenger. Hey Pat, how you doing?
I'm awesome. How you doing, Kim?
I'm excited. I'm
I'm
excited
excited.
because
I'm
got
excited.
great gifts, great giveaways, and we're doing scholarships and we're helping people out. So anytime I do a show like this, I am so proud to be connected with you guys and all the great things you guys are doing.
Well, we're always happy to team up with you, and we're excited for these young people for the future they have ahead of them. You know, when I look at what's ahead of them, I'm thinking, oh, I was born a little too soon, but we had our time. We had our time, and I am so proud of what they have ahead of them to accomplish. So this is great. So I'm going to welcome everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Pat Challenger Braid. I am the chair of the scholarship committee. It is my pleasure to welcome the recipients, parents, guardians, guests, sponsors, and donors to our annual scholarship awards. Every one of you have made an impact on the graduates here today. This pandemic has transformed life as we know it. Case in point, we're celebrating today in a virtual platform instead of in a venue surrounded by family and friends, but nonetheless, it is still a celebration. The members of the Brampton chapter congratulate the recipients on their achievements. You have had to deal with COVID-19 pandemic and the global impact it has had. You have shown great fortitude, resilience, and perseverance. You have excelled. Remember to follow your dreams and stay true to yourself. And always, before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you criticize, wait. Before you pray, forgive. And before you quit, try. So congratulations to all the recipients today. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Sylvan Hope, who will be doing the land acknowledgement. Sylvan is one of the founding members of the Brampton chapter. Sylvan?
All right. So, but just before we bring in Sylvian, I want to make sure that everybody is connected. I see some comments coming in. I want to see more comments. So, great comments like this we can bring onto the screen. So, where are you
Awesome.
watching from? If you're from Mississauga, Brampton, Etobicoke, Montreal, maybe from out of town, put it in the comments, and it just goes just like this. See? Hello, everyone. Looking forward to a great evening. Congratulations to all the scholarship recipients. And that's coming from Marjorie Taylor. So, see, real simple. You can add a comment and we can bring you on screen. So, thank you for watching, Marjorie. Where are you guys coming from? Bramptonians, put a message in. Mississauga, Scarborough, put a message in. I want to know where's everybody coming in from live. All right. So, without further ado, let's bring her back on. Hi, Sylvan. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great to have you on the show.
Okay.
All right. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
As we gather in this virtual space, we recognize that we are connected to one another through the winds that blow air into our lungs and through the waters that move deep into the earth and up into the sky. We acknowledge that the ground beneath our feet is historically the home of indigenous peoples, many of whom have been forced to leave for other lands. We share now the names of the peoples who were first to live, celebrate, lament, and sing upon the land where we now sit. We acknowledge the territory of the Anishinaabeg, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, Ojibwe Chippewa peoples, and the land that is the home of the Métis and the territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, who are direct descendants of the Mississauga of the Credit. May we also remember that Indigenous peoples are not a people of the past, but are here with us now. We are grateful to have the opportunity to sit on this land and by doing so, give our respect to its First Nations.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you can see some of the comments coming in. I'm calling from here. I'll put it on the screen. See, we got people from Alberta, normally here in Brampton. So thank you so much, Sandra, for calling in. And we have congratulations, Bramptonians. Congratulations, all the scholarship winners, recipients. Thank you so much. All right. So wherever you are right now, if you can please stand as we go into our national anthem. And the person you might recognize, and this is Maddie. Maddie, thank you so much for always doing a great job. So if you can,
I have to tell you, sorry, that Maddie was a recipient in 2015. So
she was a recipient in 2015.
Yes.
See, and that's what I love about this. It's giving back, and it comes back full circle. So there you go. So ladies and gentlemen, if you can, where you are, please stand for a national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
See what I'm saying, Pat? When I heard it, I was like, Maddie's voice has changed. You know, she's got a different tone to her voice now. She did a fantastic,
100%. Absolutely.
yes,
Absolutely.
fantastic job. Fantastic job.
Really changed.
All right, so more comments coming in, and hey everybody, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Letitia, hey, how you doing? I just want to pull Letitia up. If you haven't seen her, make sure you check her out. She does phenomenal stuff in business. She's always watching and supporting, so thank you, Letitia, for joining on. More comments coming in. There we go. All grown up doing great things. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back, because none of this would be possible without what? Our sponsors. So
right.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. Stay tuned and watch this. Yes, we're back live, and thank you for watching. So we're going to play one more sponsor. We'll be right back. CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online go to cmjent.com. Yes, we are back live, and that sponsor did look familiar.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I thought I saw that person before.
Yes, and I'm so happy to join you guys and to be a sponsor and to help out, because you need to be a sponsor in the community. If you want to get involved and be a sponsor or donate, how they can get involved, Pat?
Well, first of all, they can go and they can call 905-789-1551. They can email us. We don't have a website individually for the Brampton chapter. That will be happening shortly. But if they go to the website for the Ontario region, they will be able to contact us as well.
All right, so give us the number one more time.
905-789-1551.
All right, so there it is. 905-789-1551. Is that correct?
That looks great.
There you go. So if you want to jump on board and help us and donate, it is right there and then and there. All right. So our next guest, we have some videos of presentations coming on, and we're just waiting on some of our guests in the background. And there we go. So we actually going to move on, and we have greetings coming in. And, the Minister of Education, I'm like, he's always willing to give a message to our students. And that's the one thing I found this year, that him taking the time just to do these videos is tremendous. And just to give our students some encouragement to move forward. So I think that's phenomenal. He's doing a great job. Stephen Leachy, give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the greetings.
Good evening, and thank you for allowing me to join you tonight. My name is Stephen Leachy. I'm Ontario's Minister of Education, the Member of Provincial Parliament for King Vaughan. And I think it is incredible that we've come together tonight to acknowledge and to express gratitude for the leadership in our community and our country by young leaders. And I want to congratulate the four recipients, post-secondary students making a meaningful difference in this country, as I also want to give a special shout out to NASA, this year's K. Livingston Continuing Education Award recipient. Every one of you have inspired our country at a time of global upheaval. And the constant in this pandemic has been inspiring individuals and Canadians stepping up to make a difference, to help us defeat the pandemic, and more importantly, to help our communities heal from this challenge. And I think this year has been a pivotal year in our work to combat racism and discrimination, and work to combat anti-Black racism most specifically. Even with the pandemic around us, we still have a moral obligation to challenge the status quo. From de-streaming the grade 9 math curriculum that just started this September, to our ongoing work to eliminating discretionary suspensions of children between kindergarten and grade 3, disproportionately affecting Black kids in Ontario. The work we've taken to diversify our workforce, to hire based on merit and diversity, replacing seniority, is going to make a difference to make sure that in Brampton, at your chapter, and in all chapters of our community, that our school leaders reflect the communities and the kids in those classrooms. We know their outcomes are tied to that type of success. And I also want to make clear, we're going to continue to invest funding organizations and Black-led leaders that are committed to combating racism, xenophobia, discrimination of all forms, and that we're going to continue to work hard as we look to this school year and to the next to make sure we build an inclusive classroom for every child to achieve, to graduate, and to succeed in life in this country. So congratulations for your work. I want to thank you for your advocacy to your government to do what is right and to continue to move the Arctic forward as we fight to make sure that every child, all Black children in our schools, are respected and can achieve their full God-given potential. Good evening, and congratulations to all the recipients. You are incredible people, and you are worthy of this praise tonight.
All right, I got to give him a big... Oh my goodness. You know what the thing about this is? People don't understand what we go through, all right? To bring our presentation to you, all the running around behind the screens and everything. Trust me, if people knew what we're going through, they would say, they're like, oh, it was a great show and everything. So we do this because we love you and we love the students, and we want to bring you something different. So with that said, let me bring in my other partner in crime. She's there. Kathy.
Hey! I'm glad I made it.
You made it, Kathy.
Kathy,
Yes,
we won't tell anybody what we went through a while ago. You know what I
no,
mean?
we won't. Oh my goodness.
But thank you, Kathy, for jumping on board. We were just talking about, what a great job he's been doing, the minister, just to give us a video. Like every show we ask, he no hesitation, just sending in a video. So talk about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I always say, that a lot of the changes that are happening right now in schools for Black students is a direct result of Minister Leche's commitment to ensuring that anti-Black racism is eliminated in schools. And I sincerely believe he has a passion for it. And, I always say racism has no politics. I look at the individual, and anybody who is willing to make the commitment that he has made, I really applaud his efforts. So I'm so glad and thrilled that he was able to send a message today.
But the thing is, he's not the only one. Now I'm getting a part two. This next guest that you're going to introduce, she's been throwing in videos and she's loving it and she's jumping on board. You think is it because it's a community thing? They get to touch the community, and that's what we want. We want somebody that knows the community, can touch the community.
Absolutely. And Rashmi Swaroop, she's actually a Bramptonian resident, and she comes highly recommended from York. She's a friend of the community, and again, very committed to ensuring success in all students, including Black students. And she, in Jamaica, we call her Little Butchie Talawa. Yeah. Never underestimate her. She may be soft spoken and she may be small in stature, but she has a big heart and a solid commitment to student success.
All right, so let's check her message out.
Good evening. My name is Rashmi Swaroop, and I'm delighted to bring greetings on behalf of the Peel District School Board as the new Director of Education. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, and pay tribute to their legacy and express my gratitude to have the opportunity to live and work on this land. To the remarkable women who have achieved 25-year memberships, thank you for generously and selflessly dedicating your time and talents to supporting and advancing the vision, mission, and values of the Congress of Black Women of Canada, Brampton Chapter. You are changing the lives of Black youth and women in our community. To the outstanding students who have received scholarships, know that you are so strong, you are so courageous, you are truly exceptional. There are no boundaries or limits to what you can achieve, only possibilities. We believe in you and support your goals, and we are excited to see the impact you make on our world. And to the amazing woman receiving the K. Livingston Continuing Education Scholarship, I commend your commitment to the ongoing pursuit of education. You are an inspiration to us all, and we wish you the best in your studies. My heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. And I would also like to take a moment to recognize and extend my sincerest appreciation to the Congress of Black Women of Canada, Brampton Chapter. Since 1989, you have strived to build community capacity, empower and support Black youth, women, and their families. At Peel District School Board, we are on a journey to dismantle all forms of oppression, racism, and systemic inequities for all of our staff, students, and families, especially Black, Indigenous, and racialized students. We are working to create equitable, caring, and inclusive learning environments that will serve as a foundation for improved outcomes for each and every student, so that they can reach their highest potential. And by leveraging our positive working relationship with our community partners such as yourselves, we are stronger in achieving these goals together. Congratulations once again to the Congress of Black Women of Canada, Brampton Chapter, thank you and have a good evening.
Yeah, see? Don't just because she's small, don't mess.
That's right. I'm so excited for what the future has.
Okay, so here it is. On our last event, this next gentleman came on and we talked about if you think, remember, I asked you a question about this next gentleman, and we asked you about you think he's a bowler, a cricketer, and you said he'd be fine because he plays hockey. And I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him. Remember, I said I'm gonna ask him when he comes on if you think he can bat bowl. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. Go
Oh,
ahead.
yes.
Go
So
ahead and introduce him.
it gives me great pleasure to introduce the mayor of Brampton, the best mayor in Canada, an honorary Jamaican. Yeah, and he was actually just newly baptized, his beautiful little bundle, Savannah. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome Patrick Brown to our show.
All right, so let's just get down to the nitty gritty. I know, Mayor, you have to do your speech, but I gotta ask you. We had this battle.
I bet.
Yes, you think you can do cricket?
Well, cricket's a lot harder. I've tried playing it a few times. A lot harder than the sports I'm used to. But I think I would enjoy batting more than bowling because
There you go.
I just pretend it's a baseball bat, right?
See, I knew it. Thank you, sir.
That's what I said. Because I said he was mean with the hockey stick. I've seen him playing hockey. So, hello. We're going to look back at that tape, Chuck.
I don't know.
I said a batter.
I don't know what tape you're talking about. I agree with you, sir. I said the same thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Charles and Kathy, two legends in the community. And Kathy's right. We've had a bit of a family event in my house. Savannah got baptized, so we're just celebrating in my backyard. But I didn't want to miss this Zoom gathering, so I stepped away from the family and celebrating Savannah's baptism because I know the Congress of Black Women have been so important in our community for a long time, since 1989, and really empowering so many individuals. I know the Congress has been big in scholarships, big in offering mentorship and guidance. And I wanted to come on as a fan and to say that the city of Brampton is there to be supportive in any way we can. And Charles and Kathy are forces of nature, and the fact that they're emceeing this event, none of us can say no to them anyway. So regardless of the fact that you've got a great organization with a proud history, we certainly could never say no to those two community stalwarts. I would just note it is an exciting time in Brampton. We're making determined and deliberate change to how we function as a city. We've set up an anti-Black racism unit that's being headed up by Gwen Chapman. We are increasingly trying to make sure our city hall reflects the mosaic of the city, and I've done an audit with CCDI to look at our practices of how we can better make sure everyone has an opportunity in the city of Brampton. And just last year, we added to our economic development department Erica James, who, if you haven't met her, is phenomenal with the responsibilities of focusing on the Caribbean and the Africas. I think we're the first city in Canada to add a department within our FDI efforts and within our economic development efforts focused specifically on the Caribbean and Africa. And the reason I mention this is just yesterday, I was celebrating Nigeria's 61st independence, and we talked about the fact that the city has already done an FDI mission to Nigeria, where I was blown away at the opportunities. And so, I just wanted to come on this call and to say to the Congress, anything we can do to help you achieve your aims, please let us know, because your aims are the city's aims. You're about creating opportunity for everyone. And that's something I absolutely adore and love and support. And so all the best on your Zoom gathering today, and hopefully very soon, with COVID almost in the rearview mirror, we're going to be able to have a gathering like this in person rather than the informality of being connected digitally. And I would say, Charles, the question that about cricket, I've learned something about Kathy McDonald. As much as we're big into cricket in the city of Brampton, we're building our own cricket stadium, and hopefully the West Indies will be playing there and winning a championship at some point. But Kathy McDonald is actually a fierce tennis player, and that's one of our common loves. So if you wanna talk about a sport that Kathy is an encyclopedia of knowledge about, you ask her any tennis trivia question. But all the best, everyone, and thank you for briefly including me today.
Thank you so much, my friend, and enjoy your family. And thank you for taking the time out to join us.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love it. Yes, I know. I'm not gonna ask you any questions about tennis. I saw the Instagram post. I saw the post. I'm not touching that one.
Yeah.
All right, Kathy. We'll have you back on in a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you too.
All right, let's bring back Pat. Hey.
I'm back.
Hey. So just the mayor taking the time out of his family just to come out and just do this for you guys. How does that make you feel?
You know what? It gives us a positive feeling, and it's encouraging, and it's good to know that he's saying reach out to him, and we will reach out to him, because when you get an offer, you have to work on it. And you know what? I've been with the Congress since 2006, and we're encouraging more and more young people to come on board. And I look forward to them continuing this chapter. And the only way they're going to do it is to work with the city, let the city know what we need. So I'm encouraged by the mayor. He's always been accessible, and I look forward to have the chapter working with him going forward. So I think the time out from a baptism, that's even super special. So that's really appreciated.
Yes.
Yes. That shows you that his heart is in the right place, because he's taking the time to say, I acknowledge you, you are here, and I see you. And that's important, yes.
All right, so introduce our next guest.
Yes, it'll be my pleasure to introduce our next guest. Our next guest is a passionate advocate for female empowerment. Lois Thomas joined the Congress of Black Women of Canada over 20 years ago. Lois is the regional representative for the Congress of Black Women Ontario region. She's responsible for providing leadership and direction to create and maintain links among the chapters in Ontario. She coordinates the overall activities for the regional body through collaboration with partners, agencies, and government bodies. Lois Thomas.
How you doing?
I am great. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's just fabulous. It was great to hear the greetings from the Minister of Education. It was great to have Patrick Brown on. I've always admired Brampton's relationship with their mayor. Way to go, Brampton. Love it.
All right, but where are you calling in from?
I am from Mississauga, Charles.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Our partner in crime. So
yes,
there you go.
Definitely. I'm from Mississauga.
All right.
So yes, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to join you this afternoon. My congratulations to Brampton chapter on hosting your annual scholarship event. Brampton, I can assure you that all the chapters across Ontario join me in congratulating you on this virtual presentation. Thank you for your continued commitment to the community and to our youth. The Congress of Black Women across Ontario is 8 chapters strong. The pandemic, for sure, tested our individual and our collective resilience. However, what I noticed, chapters pivoted and adjusted very well and delivered on the mission of the Congress of Black Women. Members quickly adapted to the technology of the many virtual platforms made available to us, as this one has been made available to us. And I must say, thank you so much, Charles. We do know what goes on behind the scenes with you presenting such a seamless presentation. Across Ontario, our scholarship program is one that is common because it is our belief that Education is a major passport towards empowerment. And to date, 4 chapters have presented their scholarship award. And we have Oshawa Whitby, Ajax Pickering, Mississauga, London, and now Brampton. By the end of November, across the region, we would have presented approximately, I'm going to say about over 40 post-secondary scholarships, ranging anywhere from $1,000 each to $500. So I must say, Brampton, congratulations, and congratulations to all the chapters for their continued work. Congratulations to the scholarship recipients. We are extremely proud of you. We know it takes a village to raise a child. Please know that you have this village behind you. Remember, we are here to support you and encourage you on this journey towards higher education. Let us continue this relationship. We look forward to hearing from your success in the years to come. And I would like to say a special congratulations to Nasa Freddy on receiving the K. Livingston's Continued Education Scholarship. Congratulations, Brampton, for designing the scholarship. I'm very pleased with this, and it's very pleased to see it on the program. So really, congratulations to this. I believe this is the first one. Really, will get out and understand a little bit more about that, keeping K. Livingston's vision alive. Brampton Congress. As we step boldly into the future, I join in celebrating and recognizing these dedicated Congress sisters who have achieved 25 years of community volunteer service with the Congress of Black Women Brampton chapter. Sylvelyn Holt, Jackie Maloney, Maureen McAllister, Donna Thorney, Carol Harvey, and Judith Sylvester. Thank you for your commitment to the organization's vision and mission. Thank you for your ongoing work. Please continue to pave the way, as Pat says, for others to follow to enable the longevity of this chapter. Without that, we will not be able to keep this chapter going. So we definitely want you to continue to do this, recruit new members to come in and take this on. Without your work, this scholarship award evening, this scholarship event would not be happening. So again, thank you for all your work and your commitment. And on that note, I'd like to say thank you to everyone. A very good evening to you, and enjoy the rest of this program. It started out fabulously, and I'm looking forward to the next hour or so for a fabulous evening. Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time out.
Certainly.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Lois, for coming and sharing your vision with us. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Take care.
All right, we're having fun, and I'm loving the comments. And thank you, Sandra, for your comments in there. Thank you for kisses and hugs to everybody in there. So thank you so much. And I just want to know, some people said where they're calling in from. Where are you calling in from? Let me know. Brampton, Mississauga, Scarborough, anybody from out of town. Do we have anybody out of towners? We had one. I just want to know where you're coming in from. And don't forget, you can do thumbs up, you can like and share, and put all that in the comments. All right, so we're gonna take another quick break. We have a treat for you, some special guests coming up next, so stay tuned, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Yes, we're back live, and there we go. We got some thumbs up, comments, likes coming in. Thank you so much. All right, so this next segment is something special that we added in because we want to know. We want to know why, how long, why you've been, what's the word I'm looking for? why you stuck in it, why did they stay so long, what's the joy and that brings them to be here. So I'm excited to bring them on stage. Can you tell us a little bit about these lovely ladies coming up next, Pat?
Okay, well, as it says in the video, we're going to see a little video on the chapter in a minute.
Yep.
But those 6 ladies coming on stage have been with the chapter for over 25 years. 25 years. And of the 6 ladies, 4 of them are founding members of the chapter. So it's pretty special. So
All right.
Let's see them.
Yep, let's watch the video and then we'll bring them on. So here we go.
Okay.
Evolved from the Canadian Negro Women's Association, the Congress of Black Women of Canada is a national nonprofit organization started by Kay Livingstone in 1973. The CBWC is dedicated to improving the lives of all Black women and their families in their local and national communities. There are currently 9 chapters of the CBWC in Ontario. Established in 1989, the Brampton chapter was founded by 4 dynamic women, Claudia Russell Placencia, Sylvelyn Holt, Jacqueline Maloney, and Veronica Lee Edwards. The Brampton chapter of the Congress of Black Women of Canada exists to support and further the interests of the Black and African-descended community in Brampton through programs and events that address child development, education, health, racism, sexism, and human rights. We are proud of our scholarship program. The first scholarship was awarded in 1995 by then-President Jacqueline Maloney to a deserving Black student entering university. Over the years, the Congress has awarded over 100 scholarships, and in 2010, the Brampton chapter awarded its first scholarship to a young mother enrolled in post-secondary education. In addition, the Brampton chapter hosts educational seminars and event celebrations such as our annual Black History Month concert. We are a proud partner of the award-winning Caribbean Pavilion at Caribram, Brampton's annual multicultural festival, where we use food, entertainment, and decor to educate and engage the broader community in the vibrant cultures of the Caribbean. Congress of Black Women of Canada membership is open to Black and Afro-identifying women 16 years of age or older. We are honored to recognize 6 women on achieving a quarter-century of commitment and dedication to the Congress and the community. Congratulations to Sylvelyn Holt, Jacqueline Maloney, Donna Thorney, Maureen McAllister, Judith Sylvester, and Carol Harvey. To find out more about the Brampton chapter of the Congress of Black Women of Canada, what we do, and how to become a member, contact us at the information on your screen. We're always looking for new members.
Wow, if that doesn't sum it up, you know what the funny thing?
Awesome?
That is awesome. But the thing about it is, I was looking at some of the youth, and they're so big now. So what does that tell you?
Chuck, I have to tell you something else that's really awesome about that video. It was done by Benjamin McDonald, and Benjamin was a scholarship recipient in 2017. So there you go.
So again, giving back, giving back, giving back. It's all about giving back, and it goes around. So let's bring these lovely ladies back on live. They deserve everything. Give them a big round of applause as we bring them all on the screen. Let's see if I can find them all. Bring these lovely ladies back on live. They deserve everything. Give them a big round of applause as we bring them all on the screen. Okay, hold on. Find them all. Bring these lovely ladies back on live. They deserve everything. Give them a big round of applause as we bring them all on the screen. All right, so Judith, if you have another camera on, can you take that other camera off, Judith? Because we're getting the feedback from your camera. There you go. Just make sure when you have the other camera off, just give me a thumbs up and I'll unmute you. But welcome, ladies, and thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm going to take you guys off. Thank you so much for. All right, so Maureen, if you can take off your other camera, if you have another camera on as well. You here? Oh, yeah. So there you we're getting feedback.
You gotta love the light. Okay. You gotta love it.
We're getting feedback from Judith. So Judith, if you have your other camera on or another camera, just turn it down a little bit. But thank you, ladies, for joining us on here. And I'm gonna start with you, Donna.
Sure. me.
Only because if you were watching the video, you had the biggest smile on each picture as you gave the students the award. I saw you in each video just grinning away. So can you tell us, how does it feel, and what's the joy that for being in the chapter so long?
When I started volunteering with the chapter, I was just fresh out of university, and I thought that, you know, with the events that were occurring in society at the time, especially the events pertaining to the Black community, I had to do something to support our community and to help our youth in progressing. Our youth was just leaving the school system, and I know that you can't be successful without an education. So this group was introduced to a colleague of mine, and she said, I saw this group online and I'm going to join it. Would you like to come? And I'm like, yeah, sure, sign me in. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'm like, yeah, sure, sign me in. And ever since I've come, I can't seem to leave these ladies. I love them so much. And as regards to the scholarship, why I have the big ring, I'm just so proud of everyone and their accomplishments, because each individual, and as you're going to see today in today's scholarship, they all succeeded despite the adversities that they're experiencing.
Okay, so Maureen, tell us, when you joined, what was your expectations?
Well, in 1997, I moved from Montreal and came to Toronto, settled in Brampton. And my daughter was going to school, and some of her colleagues were attending the tutorial program. Being a fresh person coming into Brampton with no friends and no family, I just want to belong to an organization. So by word of mouth, I heard about the Congress of Black Women, and I decided to join them. And since I joined them, I learned so much and helped in so many ways. And because I'm a people's person and I like helping the youth, I got involved, and the passion that I have still exists right now. And as Donna said, once you've joined, first you have to have an interest and you have a commitment. Once you have that interest commitment, it's very hard to turn away. So big up to all the ladies who have been there for such a long time. We have lots more to go. We have a long way to go, and I will continue to be there for as long as I can. So
there you go.
Thank you so much.
Jackie, so what about you?
I'm having trouble with my internet. I can't hear you with the internet. What was the question?
I just want to know how does it feel to be on the team? I want to call this a team for so long, and what it does for you.
I'm really excited because what it does for me, know that our work is not in vain. When I joined the Congress 5 years ago, there was a need in the community, so that the Congress had to do a lot of things. We were there for the family. When it was putting a child through music lessons or dance, gymnastics, or putting security, Congress was there from day one, and we will always be there. And most recently, the farm workers was stranded here due to COVID-19 last year, winter. And the Congress heard the plight of the farm workers.
Yeah, we're losing her volume, but what I heard was that you guys do a lot of support, so helping out families. And if I heard correct me if I'm wrong, like with music lessons, one of the kids with music lessons, and helping people out. That's what you guys do. That's your main goal, is to help out where you can. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna see Judith. Let's grab Judith. Music lessons and helping people out. That's what you guys do. Judith still has a second volume on. Judith, if you can turn off one of them, then I'll bring you back on. All right, so Sylvan Holt, what are you saying? You did the land acknowledgement, so tell us more about you and why did you join? Or was it Pat? She just grabbed your hand and twisted your arm to bring it in.
No, it was it.
Actually, I have to give credit to Claudia Russell Peslentia. She, a dynamic at that time, young woman. At the time the Brampton chapter started, the Congress was in a growth stage, and Claudia had the foresight to called together a group. Initially, most of the members were her family members, her sisters, and then I joined, and then Jackie joined, and a number of other people followed. Okay, and why I joined and why I'm still with the Congress, I think I'm probably the longest serving member in the Congress, having been part of the original group. And for me, it's the sense of sisterhood, the sense that there are women that you can rely on. And because the women have different skills, they're able to help other members who may have other issues. And for me, that's a very positive thing, that sense of sisterhood. And we're keeping that strong with the inclusion of new members. And as some of us age out, there are younger people coming in and taking up with the baton and running with it. And so it really is, the sisterhood is live and strong. And I have to give credit to all the people, even when there were doubts and there were disappointments along the way. But we've struggled and we've survived. And I think now we're on a growth stage. And thank you to everyone who has continued to make the Congress a viable organization and meeting its mandate and mission.
Okay, now we're going to try to see if I can bring her on one more time without the feedback. Hopefully we can hear her. Judith!
Yes.
Okay. We got
try
it.
to see if I can bring her on one more time without the feedback.
Okay.
Hopefully we can hear her.
I
Judith!
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Hi, Chuck. I am here.
Where's
the feedback?
Hopefully we can hear her. Judith!
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Chuck.
We still getting the feedback. You're hearing me twice, Judith. But listen, we just want to thank you for coming on and thanking all the ladies for all the service that you do and all the great work you've done. It does not go unnoticed. So I just want to give you all a big round of applause. Because you guys deserve it. So thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone.
See you guys later.
All right. Yeah, sorry we couldn't get Judith on with her echoing with the echo. But yeah, Judith it does a lot of work. You know, she has a lot of organization. She's always, every event, she's there doing a helping hand. So thank you so much for everything that everybody's done. Okay, now we have something special coming up. I see that she's in the green room. So we have a great entertainer coming up. And for this, one thing I do remember with this great entertainer is when we had the Celebrity Men That Can Cook. She pulled up one of the officers and they were singing back and forth. And, I had a great time. So please welcome to the stage, Liberty Silver. How are you doing?
Boy, those guys cut off right away, don't they? They have the audience have timing. Hi, Pat. Hi, Patty.
Hi, Liberty. Good to see you.
You too.
Well, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining us live. I don't know. Do you remember the Celebrity Men when you did back and forth with the police officer?
Was it at the Able? Was it Able Gala?
A Celebrity Men That Can Cook.
Oh, okay. That was a while back.
Yeah, it was.
That was a long time. Alvin Curran was there. Yeah,
right.
That's a long time ago. Yeah.
And that's what I love about you. You're fun. You're exciting. So before you get in, anything new that's happening with you? Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, so much is happening. I have a new album coming out called 304. 3,
wow.
4,
Okay.
7, and the Hebrew spiritual number means when the artistic and the manual labor of what you're doing, it goes to the pleasing of the Father. You're thanking him for everything, grateful for the manifestation of the physical and the spiritual out in the music. So we're all excited on this end.
All right. Well, we're excited to have you here as well. So the floor is yours, and go right ahead.
Okay, this is a song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's an old song, but a great song. And it's called Your Shining Star. And what it's implementing to you or trying to express to you is to be who you are and to shine the greatest that you can as you go along your journey. Here we go. I'm the engineer too. I'm the engineer too. Here we go. Hey, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Come on, girls. When you wish upon a star, a dream can take you very far. When you wish upon a dream, life ain't always what it seems, oh yeah. What you see, your eyes so clear in the sights of every deer. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Shining bright to say what you can truly be. Woo! Come on, ladies. Shine on. Yep, yep. Shining star comes into view. Yes, it does. Let it shine its light on you. Give it strength to carry on. Make your body big and strong. Once we walk out of the sun, now our work has just begun. Be a giant of greater sand. Come on, ladies. Say the words, yes, I can. So if you find yourself in need, why don't you listen to these words of he? I said, be a giant or grain of sand. Just say the words, yes, I can. Here we go. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Shining bright to see what you can truly be. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Shining bright to see. Come on, shine a star, no matter who you are. Shining bright to see what you can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Yeah. Shine on, babies. What?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't go nowhere, everybody. You're going to see her back right soon after this. So don't go nowhere. Thank you so much for having her on here. Isn't that great that she can take the time and come and perform to us live?
Live because I could interact with the audience. So this was awesome for her.
Yeah, like, just feeling it and getting down with it. I got a lot of comments coming in that they'd love to see her. Here's some comments. See? Shining star. And that's what everybody is. They're all shining stars. So let's go. All right. We're going to continue with our program and we're going to bring back, I'm going to call her Smiley now. That's it. That's your new nickname. Oh my goodness. I saw you smiling all in the back and everything. I know you love this part. This is the part you love, right?
No.
Coming on live.
Donna, say yes. Just say yes.
So Donna, what are you back for? What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to be introducing the recipients of 2019. Due to the pandemic, we weren't able to award them last year for their hard work. So I'm going to be introducing them.
All right, so go ahead.
Okay, so good evening. Before we begin in awarding the 2019 recipients, I just want to express the chapter's sincere gratitude for all our supporters in attending this celebration this evening. We think that it's imperative that we celebrate the excellence of our youth, not because it encourages other youth to do well. We know that this is a time when our youth and our race are depicted negatively in the media. And we need to focus on the positive aspects of our race and honor those who have excelled and done exceptionally well. We need to escape the social ills of our community, such as intergenerational trauma, absentee fathers, the delinquency and increase in mortality rates of our youth. Instead, we need to focus on the positive contribution and achievements of members of our race, such as the young individuals we will be awarding this evening. We are committed to making changes within society. We also need to encourage, motivate, inspire, support our youth in their endeavors and provide positive role models to them. As President Barack Obama stated, we as a nation need to internalize the idea of excellence, as not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent. It is events such as this that we encourage our youth and members of our race to strive for excellence and to dream big, as our possibilities are endless. Today, we're honoring the future social worker, human rights advocate, nurse, politician, educator, psychologist, musician, and entrepreneur. These individuals have not only met the criterion of our scholarship, which include academic excellence, financial need, community involvement, but are the epitome of hard work, dedication, perseverance despite life's adversity. On behalf of the Brampton chapter, it is our pleasure to award the following recipients of 2019. The first recipient is Colleen Hill. Colleen is a graduate of Notre Dame Catholic Secondary School. Following her graduation in 2019, she attended George Brown College and successfully graduated from the Bacon and Pastry Arts program on June 25th, 2021. It should also be noted that Colleen made the Dean's List while attending George Brown College, which is a great achievement. Colleen currently owns her own small baking business called Sweet Line Station, which she operates within her home. It is her goal to expand her business and open a small bakery shop. Colleen is the epitome of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Despite life's adversity and personal struggles, Colleen always maintain a positive outlook on life and is committed to learning and improving her skills. Colleen's teachers from high schools define her as motivated, hardworking, detail-oriented, creative, conscientious individual who ensures every task is completed to its fullest. She was also commended by her teacher for her selfless volunteer work within her school environment and her empathy, especially for those who do not fit within societal norms. It is with great pleasure that we present the 2019 Scholarship Award to Colleen Hill.
All right, so I only have one problem with this. Okay, where is my treats, Colleen? I hear you're a baker. You have a business. We need some of my treats. Congratulations!
Thank you so much. This means a lot.
I can't wait. So you have a small business already?
Yes, I do. Operating from home.
Oh, there you go. So what is your number one treat that you make?
Cake pops. They're my bestseller.
See? There you go. So I'm going to suggest that I get some right off the way. Donna doesn't need any, but I'll take Donna's share. But the floor is yours. You want to thank anybody? Go right ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to say I am honored to have been selected to receive the Congress of Black Women Scholarship Award. The scholarship has helped me complete my studies despite experiencing virtual classes and baking labs, and I am extremely grateful that I had the chance to be in George Brown's competitive pastry arts course. These 2 years of pastry school has taught me how to handle tough situations, and it gave me the confidence knowing that I was still able to pass my classes and whip up some incredible desserts while in a pandemic. Now I'm currently a pastry chef who makes desserts from home under the name Sweet Line Station. And my aspiration in life is to keep on selling desserts, save up enough funds to open a small bakery around 2025. I would like to thank my friends and family once again for supporting and encouraging my dreams. And I would like to give a special thank you to Donna, Maureen, Boomy, Patricia, and all the incredible ladies involved. Thank you so much for making this happen. Thank you.
All right, so people are asking about the treats. People are saying, "What's the phone number? What's the website?" Go ahead, real quick plug. Go ahead.
Yes, 647-525-7496. I am also on Instagram as Sweet Line Station, and you can also email me at sweetlinebakes@gmail.com.
There you go. Well, congratulations, and I'm so happy that your business is growing from this award and everything. And congratulations.
Thank you once again.
All right. So we're going to go another recipient that couldn't be here with us today. Can you tell us some more about him, Donna?
Yes, his name is Travon Baker. So there's a central theme in today's thing. As I said before, a lot of our students, they've achieved a lot despite the adversities of their life. And Travon is another example of where hard work and perseverance was displayed. He's a graduate student of Mayfield Secondary School in 2019. While attending Mayfield, Travon academically achieved honors roll in all of his 4 years of his secondary school career, while being involved in numerous activities. Travon currently attends Ryerson University, ex-university, pursuing a degree in creative industry, which is the business sector of art and music. He chose this degree because he felt that it's imperative for one to manage oneself in the music industry. His goal is to become a musician with hopes of managing other artists. Travon has endured many adversities through his life, commencing at the age of 9 with the death of his mother. He states that his goal in becoming academic successful was a tribute to his mother, and that his deep love for music was and continues to be a safe place. Despite his adversity, Travon maintained a positive attitude about life and a need to help others. He has often welcomed others in a safe place and looks forward to impacting the world with his skills and abilities. Travon states that he is determined to make a lasting impression and imprint on the Black community. Travon is commended for being an exceptional, creative, and remarkable character and significant leadership skills. He is also extremely well-versed advocate for social justice issues. It is with great pleasure that we present the 2019 Scholarship Award to Travon Baker. And as indicated before, he wasn't able to attend, but he sent a video clip.
Hello, everyone. My name is Trayvon Baker, and I am one of the recipients for the scholarship back in 2019. I'm from the Congress of Black Women of Canada, specifically the Brampton chapter, and I just want to say thank you so much. This award did definitely help me. My first year financially was a bit difficult. I had a little bit of issues in regards to OSAP, so receiving this financial support was amazing. It really did help a lot. A little bit of an update on me and what I've been up to within the last 2 years. I would say that it has been challenging. I wouldn't call it an easy 2 years. I would not, I wouldn't also call it an unsuccessful 2 years. I think I've accomplished a lot given the circumstances that I've been placed in, specifically with my mental and my physical health. Last year, aside from COVID, I did get hospitalized, and that put a huge damper on things and required me to adapt in many ways that I did not think I could or I would be able to adapt in. But since then, knowing that I had support by my peers and even external support from the people I've won scholarships from and awards from, I had a little bit more motivation to push forward and to keep going and to eventually achieve things like working at the university as well. I currently work in the Students' Union as a BIPOC Students Collective Coordinator. Essentially, what I do is provide resources and wellness for our BIPOC students at Ryerson. And I think the experiences that I've had so far within these last 2 years have really cultivated me into becoming someone that could leave long-lasting impressions on my university. So all of this to say, I am doing well. I wish I could be there with everyone tonight virtually, but unfortunately I am not able to. So once again, thank you so much for this award. I truly, truly appreciate it. I take a lot of pride in knowing that I've won something that recognizes my passion for providing, a strong, optimistic future. So thank you again. I hope you all have an amazing night.
Regardless what you're going through, when you have people behind you supporting you, you can do it. So congratulations, just listening to the story and, that you guys are there for him. And that's amazing to know that, you're there for him. So fantastic story, and I'm glad he's doing well.
Yes, he's such a remarkable young man. All of these recipients are so remarkable. I'm just astonished as to their achievements. Like interviewing them this year, each year, it just astonished me, like what they are achieving at such a young age.
Yeah,
I'm just so impressed.
All right. So we have our keynote coming up. So don't go nowhere. We're going to say thank you to our sponsors, because without them, this would not be possible. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Thanks, Donna. Yes, we're back live, and I'm going to just do one more break. We get our special guest coming up, so stay tuned.
CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online, go to cmjent.com.
Yes, we're back live, and thank you so much for joining us. And Pat is back on with us, and and then all of a sudden, I'm going to bring on Jackie.
Yes.
Jackie, are you there? There she is, Jackie. All right, we can see her a little bit. Just move up to the screen, Jackie. We can see you. Just move up to the screen. There you go. Jackie, can you hear us? All right, I think Jackie's having some computer difficulties. So we're going to just move on until she can get it fixed. So while she's doing that, Pat, we have a...
I'd like to say a little something about our guest speaker, since
Go right ahead.
So, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name properly. Zanana Akande has worked towards equity in our society by addressing education, communication, the media, feminism, race relations, and social change. She was born into a family of educators. Zanana was elected to the Ontario Legislature in 1990 and was recognized as the first Black woman to be elected to the provincial parliament. In her appointment as Minister of Community and Social Service, she became the first Black woman to hold a cabinet position in Canada. Her time in office was instrumental in shaping public policies fundamental to the lives of marginalized women. I'm just looking real quick because I don't have it all here. Her strong voice as a cabinet minister, as the parliamentary assistant to the premier, and a determined member contributed to the passing of Ontario's first mandatory employment equity legislation that would institutionalize rights and break down barriers for all women and people of color and make it different and able to work in the workplace. So she's a community advocate. She served on several boards. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Zanaya Okandi.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear. You got everything set up. You got the mic check 1, 2. You got the headphones.
I'm sorry, I didn't have the earbuds, and but I had these others from my grandson, so he filled in the bill.
There
Not
you go.
Small, not small.
Well, thank you for being here with us. We look forward to your keynote. So thank you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate hearing about the young people. And I want to congratulate them because they've done it. They've hurdled the course. They've made the mark. They earned their reward, and that's the graduation certificate. And I know that for some, it's a cinch. There have always been those students with whom we've all been to school who seem to absorb the information and reproduce the knowledge without any effort at all. But I also know, and that there are others who are graduating and who have graduated with you, maybe not scholarship winners, but maybe some, who have suffered some of the difficulties of our education system. They have been assumed to not be as clever as others, and they have been relegated to other courses and had to fight to get the real ones, the ones that they needed in order to progress to the kinds of situations that they planned for. And so I think you're all survivors. Some of you have survived more easily than others, but all of you have survived some of the hurdles of our education system. And you've also taken advantage of some of the benefits of our education system. I think also that not only have you survived, but you've done it with great flair, because from the backgrounds of those who have received scholarships, I realize that they too have taken on quite a role. And it makes me very happy and very proud to congratulate them. No one graduates, no one achieves all by himself or herself. It is something which is backed by family, by community, sometimes by absolute strangers who see you and who want to help. It is something that is defended by trustees. It's defended by advocates for your equal opportunity. And it's certainly supported by parents and family. And so I always ask, when I'm given the opportunity, that the graduates thank those people. Remember them. Remember that no one makes it alone, and use them as a template, as a model for how they will behave in the future when they're outside of school, and even now, how they will reach out to help others, because these people and your family have done something remarkable. They've backed winners, and those winners are you. It's extremely important, too, that many of you have already begun post-secondary education. Some of you 2 years ago, because of the pandemic, you weren't able to be lauded and to be celebrated. But you've already begun that post-secondary education, and you know how different it is from secondary school, even in spite of the pandemic and the changes that you've had to make. And you look around and you see that there are many professions, there are many businesses, there are many routes and directions that you can go. And so your choices are many. Make them wisely. Take some time. Make your choice of what you study to be according to your interests and your strengths. I say this very clearly, and I do mean it. There may be those who disagree. Do not build your life on someone else's dream. There are people who will suggest that you enter areas that you have absolutely no interest in, and you feel that you must comply so that they will assist you. And I repeat, do not build your life on someone else's dream. You need to be interested in the work that you will assume. You may change it at some other time. You may decide that you're also interested in other things and have the opportunity to have had 2 careers in your life or 3. But make sure that there are things in which you are interested rather than just something that was suggested to you and or even imposed upon you. Those who may have entered full-time work already, do not despair. You're not off the hook. This is a country in which there are tremendous opportunities for you to go to night school, for you to take courses online, for you to continue your studies and learn that you may well be able to assume a role down the line. It may take longer, but it's possible. There are many people who started out and had to go right to work, and yet through the opportunities of learning in various ways and at various times have finally assumed the careers that they wanted in the first place. Everything is possible. Be determined in your goals, but flexible, if necessary, about how and when you achieve them. Remember, there are scholarships, and this is one of the reasons we're all here, is to give you scholarships. But I sense that some of you may not realize that scholarships don't end at the end of high school or the beginning of university. There are scholarships that are offered all the way through. I've spent many a time at 3 different universities with some of my students looking for scholarships that they could apply for in order to continue their studies. And those scholarships are not necessarily always very lucrative. But when you add them all up, I remember one year we had a student who, with 6 different bursaries, scholarships, gifts, we were able to get into most of the payment of her tuition. And don't neglect to look for those, because there's another reason besides the tuition fund and the money that makes it extremely important. And that is that people, sometimes business people, look at the biographies and the background of people applying for a role, and they see that this person has has done exceptional work in the community and has some recognition because of it. Now, those are people they want to hire. Those are people they want to promote. They may be people that they want to send on special courses within their business in order for them to be able to benefit from their particular knowledge. There are also awards given to students who have contributed to the community, and I'm particularly supportive of those roles. It's one thing to study for yourself. It's another thing to study so that you may, in fact, share opportunities with others by helping to explain to them, to speak for them, to defend them, to be there when they are despairing. This is truly a part of the responsibilities of those who know. Remember, the value of awards is one thing, but the value that you bring to situations is quite another. It is important that you always think of the person beside you as well as yourself, because that contribution is also valued by people in situations where they need that. Do not be embarrassed to consider the potential earning power of the role or the profession or the arts that you have chosen to study. Do not be embarrassed to consider the potential earning power. Some people say, I love this and I'd love to do this. And you say, can you make a living at it? It is not irrelevant. And also the need for that particular kind of service. You will not likely begin at the top of the salary, but knowing what you must achieve and how to accomplish it will allow you to plan, to select, and so to achieve your goals. Success is rarely an accident, in spite of what some people may say. You plan the life you lead, and it will be the life that you enjoy. Do not neglect consideration of the trades. You know, trades, cabinet makers, plumbers, electricians. You know, the gentleman who is currently the head of cabinet making in the trades in Ontario and soliciting service, both of his parents at the time of his finishing school were school principals, secondary school principals. And they, of course, wanted him to go to university, which he did, and then immediately went into the trades. And now he's the head of that cabinet makers group and soliciting the support of others. Not everyone wants to spend their time lecturing or doctoring or being a lawyer. There are people who really want to be a plumber. Although it's beyond my imagination, but it's true, and or want to be a cabinet maker or an electrician. And, you know, some people look down on that. And I say, you do not want a fool repairing your car. You want to recognize that different skills require the same intelligence applied differently. So consider that. Consider being a mortician or an optician. Consider that. Maybe that'll be your second career rather than your first. But they're all opportunities. And remember that plumbers, electricians, people of that trades are not criticized for the money they charge or the money they earn, while teachers, lawyers, doctors, optometrists certainly are. So if you're a person shy of that criticism, you might want to consider that. Whatever you decide will be your work. I am certain you will do it well, with dedication and with pride. Remember, each of us is a member of several communities. There is our race community, the Black community, which in itself is multicultural. There certainly is the community in Peel or in Brampton or the area in which you live. And there's also your church community. There will be a community that relates to whatever profession or trade or work that you do. There are several communities. Be sure to contribute to all of them. It is important that you take an interest in your colleagues and their issues. If there are needs within our community that you can assist towards some solution, contribute your voice, contribute your time, and eventually, if necessary and possible, some financial assistance. Since Black people are often judged collectively, we must work to remove such generalizations collectively. Those are just some suggestions from an older warrior passing on the baton to the youth, of whom I am so very proud, and in whom I place my trust. I want to congratulate you. You have earned your seat at the table, and I am making room for you. And if I may borrow the words of Dr. Seuss, who wrote children's books for years, oh, the places you'll go, the things you'll see, the discussions you'll have, the demands on your time and your intellect and your determination. But I have faith in you. We can do this together. Godspeed.
Thank you so much. That was powerful. And the comments, I don't know, you were doing your speech. I don't know if you could see the comments. People were saying, yes, great advice. Make sure you go into a field, like I'll pull one up right here. Make sure you go into a field that you're interested in and showcase your strengths. So we have a lot of people listening. So thank you so much again. And Jackie, you there?
I'm here. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's Mrs. Zenena, it is always wonderful to see you. And I thank you so much for coming on. I remembered in the early 90s when I joined the Congress of Black Women, you were the guest speaker at one of our brunches. And you always leave something that resonates in our heart. And I'm sure tonight the speech that you've made to the students and to everyone else, they will take something away from what you had to say this evening. What I took away from you over 25 years ago was when you said, what is it? There is something about us, why they keep us down. There is something about us that we don't know, that they know, why people try so hard to keep us down. And that has stayed with me ever since that Sunday morning at our brunch, when you said something to that effect. And I did my research and I found out more about who we are. And we come from a strong, rich heritage. And I thank you for that message. And the message that you sent this evening, I am sure that everyone, the students, will take something away from what you said. And I like when you said about students. People assume when students that they're not clever as others, but we are survivor. we are survivor. We survived the educational system, regardless of the hurdle and the blocks that come in our way. And I thank you as well that you mentioned about the option of taking on the opportunities of taking on, like apprenticeship work. Students can take that on. And so they have to broaden their horizon. And I thank you for the message that you've sent this evening. And all I can say to the students to keep climbing. Climb higher and higher until you reach your full potential. There is absolutely, don't let anyone naysayer say you cannot do it. You can do it. Follow your dream, follow your heart. And I thank you so much, Zanena, for your wonderful words and the message that you've sent to us this evening. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much. When we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, while we're here to celebrate our students. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Yes, we're back live. And also we're going to do one more commercial. And we're just waiting for the rest of our students to log on. So all of our students are here. Log on now, and we'll be right back.
CMJ Entertainment is a one-stop shop. CMJ Entertainment helps people do any type of events, and it's a marketing tool as well. So we'll cover everything from start to finish. If it's a wedding, we'll make sure your wedding is over the top. And if it's an event, we make sure that everybody gets information at the end of the day. Give us a call at 416-414-8964 or online, go to cmjent.com.
Yes, we are back live, and let me bring back Pat. There we go. All right, so Pat is back into the green room studio. All right. So, Pat, you look so dark. What happened to your lights, Pat?
Oh my gosh. How's that? Is that better? You know what?
Pat's getting comfortable. She's enjoying the show. She's relaxing.
I enjoyed that speech. I listened to all the good advice that was given to the young students. And now we get to celebrate our 2021 recipients. So
All right.
We will start with Jacqueline Jeffers.
Hold on. So coming up, we have Jacqueline. Let's bring her on. And Jackie, aren't you supposed to have a partner in crime on with you?
Yes, I do. But I think I'm going to be starting off introducing the students. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you good, Jackie.
Hi, Fiona. You're on mute, Fiona. Unmute yourself.
Oh, there she goes.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Great to have you two on. So, Fiona, what do you, from the last time we just saw you not too long ago on the others awards, and now we have Jacqueline. So, thank you guys for joining us. And before we go, if you didn't know, the lovely lady that sang "Or Canada," I think you know her, right? What's sometimes
Just a little bit. It's my daughter, Madison.
Yes, and then I know she gets all of her talents from Dad, right?
Charles.
See, Kathy can tell you the same thing. Her kids, all the talents are from Dad. So I just figured, you know what I mean? I gotta help the guys out. So yeah, our students are coming in. They're excited to be here. So I'm gonna leave the floor on to you guys. So go ahead.
Thank you so much. So good evening, everyone. What an amazing event so far. My name is Jacqueline Jeffers, and I am one of the new members of the Congress of Black Women of Canada Brampton chapter. I'm so inspired by the ladies in this chapter, and again, I would like to thank everyone for being here this evening to congratulate these amazing young people. So before we award the 2021 recipients, we want to thank all the donors, especially the following companies and organizations who contributed directly to our scholarship fund. They include the following: A Supreme Foundation, Coal Star Environmental Inc., and Kiwanis Club of Brampton. At this moment, we're going to call on Fiona McNeil to speak about the Kiwanis Club of Brampton. Thanks, Fiona, for being here.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Good evening, everyone. So I'm Fiona McNeil, president of the Kiwanis Club of Brampton and a past president of the Congress of Black Women Brampton chapter. Congratulations to the Brampton chapter for 25 years of volunteerism, and congratulations to the students receiving the scholarship. Know that as a community, we support you and are proud of your achievements. Congratulations on behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Brampton. And just to give you just a little bit of information about Kiwanis Club of Brampton has been in Brampton for over 60 years, and we support approximately 20 organizations in the city, providing support for organizations that focus specifically on children, including the Congress of Black Women. So we're very proud to be part of the Congress, and we've been in partnership with the Congress for a number of years and hope to continue to that very far into the future. So thank you very much on behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Brampton.
Thank you so much, Fiona. I would like to take the time right now to introduce this year's award recipients for the 2021 Congress of Black Women of Canada Brampton Chapter Scholarship Awards. So our first award winner that I'm going to introduce is Destiny Butcher. Destiny is a graduate from Central Peel Secondary School, and she is now attending Ryerson University in Toronto, Ontario, where she is completing a double major in business and psychology. Destiny is studying to become a clinical psychologist with goals of having her own practice. She has volunteered her time at Sir John A. Macdonald Middle School, tutoring students in math and English, at Salvation Army Family Resource Center for Abused Women and Children. She has participated in the Harjeet Jaswal campaign and Brampton City Council campaigns. I would now like to pass it over to Fiona McNeil to present Destiny with her scholarship award.
Congratulations, Destiny. I think Destiny will be coming on screen. Yes, no? Oh, congratulations, Destiny.
Hi. Thank you.
Do you have anything that you would like to say?
Well, first I'd like to say thank you for having me. I'm not the best at speeches, honestly, but I did want to say that I put a lot of hard work into maintaining my academic success over the years, as well as overcome the obstacles in my life. So it feels good every now and then to be recognized and believed in now and again. And the Brampton chapter has been very supportive of me and my journey and my future career. So I'd just like to thank them and for this scholarship and just putting me one step further in my career. Thank you.
Well, I have to jump in here because I heard the word Central Peel. I heard the word Central Peel, and I have to shout out Central Peel in the house. Congratulations to my old high school. Great job. That's what I'm talking about. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
All right, bye-bye. See, listen, Central Peel just pumps them out. Come on now.
You know what?
No bias. No bias.
That's my high school as well, Central Peel. So
see, there you go. There you go. Fiona just doesn't know. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So our next recipient, if you wanted to go ahead, I'm trying to get her on. So Victoria, if you're listening, please log in. Go ahead, ladies.
Okay, so I would now like to introduce Victoria Brine. Victoria is a graduate from Holy Name of Mary Catholic Secondary School and is now attending Ontario Tech University in Oshawa, Ontario, where she's completing a double major, a Bachelor of Commerce and also a Bachelor of Education. She would like to become an elementary school teacher so she can help and inspire future leaders. She has volunteered her time facilitating community outreach programs for the homeless and earthquake victims in Haiti, as the president of the Junior Business Entrepreneur Club, and tutoring programs in reading, math, and science for young Black students. So is Victoria?
Hopefully she can type in. So Victoria, if you're listening, if you can log in, we'd love to have you here. So while we just wait a second or two, we just want to thank all of our sponsors to come on. And I think if I see her smile on the screen,
Hi.
in the house.
Hi.
I'm so glad that you're here. I am now honored to present Victoria Brine with the Congress of Black Women of Canada 2021 Scholarship Award. Victoria, we wish you all the best in your studies and congratulations on the outstanding work that you have done for your community.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I would. So good evening, everyone. My name is Victoria Byrne, and I'm extremely honored to be a recipient of the Congress of Black Women of Canada Brampton Chapter 2021 Scholarship. I'm incredibly appreciative of the fact that I was selected for this award. I'm working to achieve my Bachelor of Commerce honors degree, as well as my Bachelor of Education through the concurrent program at my university. I plan to pursue a career in education upon graduating. Thanks to the Congress of Black Women of Canada, I am one step closer to achieving my goal of giving youth greater opportunities to thrive. I hope to ignite the flames of education, self-discipline, and confidence in my future students that will lead them on the path to success. Kay Livingstone, the founder of this organization, was a remarkable and resilient activist. I would like to acknowledge the achievements and contributions she made towards bettering the Black community. Her legacy and the generosity of the members of the Congress of Black Women of Canada has inspired me to give back and help others. I intend to get involved by joining the Equity Advocate Committee at my school, which will allow me to enhance my goal of promoting equality amongst all students, eliminating social prejudice, and focusing on human rights issues such as racism and ableism. A campus initiative I plan to undertake is to develop a program that will assist and support students facing hardships and adversities, enabling them to overcome and successfully complete. I'm asking you to log in. Hold on. Sorry about that. A campus initiative I plan to undertake is to develop a program that will assist and support students facing hardships and adversities, enabling them to overcome and successfully complete their post-secondary education. The financial assistance you provided will be of great help in paying my educational expenses and will allow me to concentrate more of my time on studying. I would also like to thank my family, who has made many sacrifices and has instilled in me a love of learning, as well as the importance of hard work. They have been my support system, and I would not be where I am today without their love and guidance. Thank you all for your generosity and support, including the Congress of Black Women team, the host, Mr. Charles Matthews, and the viewers. I will continue to apply discipline, perseverance, and dedication to my studies, making education and community service my top priority.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thanks.
All right. Say hi to mom and dad and everybody for us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. I'm so glad we got her on.
Yes.
For sure. Amazing.
Amazing speech. Victoria and Destiny, it is so inspiring to acknowledge both of you today. You are future leaders. Your community is so proud of you and your accomplishments. Now, I guess I want to pass it over to my Congress sister, Byrne, to present the other two scholarship recipients.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad to be here. It's my honor and privilege to introduce Kezer Al-Azein. Kezer is an energetic, focused, passionate, and self-driven leader. She speaks 4 languages. Kezer led so many charitable organizations while she was at school. She was a member of the Unity Charity, where she led several workshops to promote well-being among Brampton youth. Because of her achievement, she was awarded the MVP for the year 2019. Kezer loves to speak against injustice, and she's committed to creating awareness about various social issues across the globe. She also served in several other committees, notably Red Feather, Eco Club, where she single-handedly led several initiatives to promote sustainable school and environment. Kezer was the president of the DECA chapter. Kezer is currently studying political science with French minor at University of Ottawa. Why political science, we asked her. She said, I would like to keep my options open because in future, I want to be either a professor of political science or a professor of political law. Congratulations to Kezer on winning a scholarship from the Congress of Black Women of Brampton.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Okay, so you speak how many languages?
4 different languages.
Okay, I'm scared of you right now. All right, so all I ask, I'm going to give you the floor to make a speech. Can you do me a big favor?
Yeah.
At the end, can you say thank you back to you, Charles, in all 4 different languages?
Yes, I'll try.
Oh my goodness. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much to the Congress of Black Women. First of all, I'd like to say glory be to God for all the gifts and the talents I have that have been recognized by the Congress today. I am more than happy, I'm so fortunate to be provided with the opportunity to continue to further my education without the worries and the stress of finance. Coming to Canada, the environment was very new to me, and I'm one of the first people in my family to pursue a higher education outside of my home country, as well as in general. And I'm so thankful that you guys believe in me and my goals for the future, no matter how uncertain the future may be. I'm so thankful that you guys found inspiration in my plans and inspiration, the flexibility of the things I hope and I can achieve in the future. It is my goal to one day go back to Ghana, where I'm from, in order to work with the country economically and politically to ensure that African countries can reach the level that many Western and European countries have gotten to this day. And I'm so thankful that I was awarded this scholarship that is allowing me to take that first step in pursuing that academically. Thank you guys so much. Merci beaucoup à vous, Charles, Medase, Charles, and thank you so much for everything.
Wow. All right, I'm officially using her for my sound bites moving forward. You're now my voiceover person in every language. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. Wow. Okay, I think I can take some classes from her. She can teach me a couple of languages. All right, so we have a next recipient. Who's our next recipient?
Yes, our next recipient is Krishna Campbell. Krishna is a determined, focused, goal-oriented, and a dynamic student leader. She finished with an honors role at Cardinal Laje Secondary School, where she served on a variety of leadership clubs. She was the co-founder and co-president of the Health Science Club called OZA at Cardinal Laje. She's a leader of social equity club called Thrive. Christina is so vast and very passionate about healthcare. She volunteered several times at Brampton Memorial and in Brampton, where her interest in healthcare was nurtured and fostered. She participated actively on the track and field team at her school. She plays ultimate frisbee and tennis. Christina's career of nursing was nurtured by her mom and fostered by her involvement in several political organizations. She called herself a politician healthcare practitioner because she believes that if people like Kumal Kira can use their healthcare knowledge to influence and guide health profession, she wants to do that. Her career goal is to be a Minister of Health one day, where she'll be able to influence several healthcare policies and guidelines. Christina is currently enrolled at the University of Ottawa studying nursing in the French stream. Congratulations to Christina on being awarded the 2021 Congress of Black Women Brampton Chapter Award.
I love it. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'd like to begin by thanking you all for being here today to support not only the Black community, but also our future. So again, for a little bit of background about myself, my name is Christina, and I am studying nursing at the University of Ottawa. And as you guys might know, I did decide to choose this program for various reasons, but one being more specifically that I've learned and become a lot more exposed to the various disparities that exist in healthcare. So it's my passion and my goal to finish my degree, learn more about the healthcare system through nursing, and actively work towards creating more equitable healthcare practices, policies, and procedures. So thank you so much for this opportunity and for this scholarship, because just like many other youth who are recipients, it will definitely help ease the financial pressure that we as university students have, so I can focus a lot more on my studies and my goals. So once again, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much. And thank you for jumping into nursing. We appreciate it, because you're going to be helping a lot of people. Me, when I get older, I know I can rely on you. You got me. You got me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. We're going to keep the show going. Donna.
Hi.
All right. So you have you got the honor of introducing somebody coming up right now.
Yeah. Actually,
there you go. Try again. You have two windows open.
There, is that better? Sorry.
There
Apologies, everybody.
It's okay. Donna was just trying to look at herself at the other camera, make sure
No,
she
I
looked. All right. So go ahead, Donna.
Sorry, the next scholarship we're going to be presented is the K. Livingston Scholarship. Sibyl Holt is just going to give us a background about K. Livingston.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to be brief because some of the participants have made reference, have introduced K. Livingston in their presentation. So I am going to be brief in terms of what I can add to the discussion. I just like to say that the K. Livingston Award is of a particular significance to the Congress of Black Women of Canada because of K's special relationship with the Congress and her own life story. Who was Kathleen K. Livingston, you may ask? K. Livingston was a Black Canadian woman, a community organizer and social activist, actor and broadcaster who is recognized as a national historic person because of her tireless work in enhancing opportunities for Black women to improve their lives, the lives of their families, and their communities. Kay challenged the issues of misogyny and racism during the turbulent years of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. While these issues are still with us, Kay's legacy continues to provide us with a roadmap to challenge the status quo in order to bring about social change. Kay Livingston recognized the importance of self-esteem and self-reliance in the era of the disenfranchisement of Black people. Her concern about the education of Black youth, as well as the social issues facing Black women and their communities, resulted in her, in 1951, becoming a founding member of the Canadian Negro Women's Association, otherwise known as CANIWA. She reinvented a primarily social group into an activist one. In her capacity as the president of CANIWA, she canvassed on behalf of the Black community, established scholarship funds for Black youth, and collaborated with other feminist groups to advance the inclusion of Black people in the Canadian mosaic. Further, in her advocacy for the female perspective, Kay Livingston organized the first National Congress of Black Women in 1973. We are proud of her legacy, and the present-day Congress continues with this. Kay's Livingston activism encouraged a national dialogue around the position of racialized people in society. In fact, one account of her legacy noted that she was responsible for coining the term visible minority. This Kay Livingston Award is the Brampton's chapter recognition of the importance of continuing Kay's legacy and the work embodied in our mission statement, identifying and assisting Black women to amplify their voices within and without their community. Congratulations to the recipient. May you continue to fulfill Kay Livingston's legacy.
All right. So please welcome our recipient. Do you want to introduce her, Donna? Go right ahead.
Our recipient is Nisa Friday. Nisa has always had a zest for assisting the marginalized and vulnerable population. Her desire to assist marginalized communities is a result of her own personal struggles. Nisa began her career in the business sector as an accounts receivable. However, after being in this field for a short period of time, she realized that this was not her calling card. In 2018, she enrolled in the social service work program at Sheridan College, where she graduated in 2020. After pursuing this program, Nisa knew that she needed to further her education. Nisa is currently enrolled in the social work program at Ryerson University in the second year. It is her dreams to pursue an undergraduate degree in the field that seeks to help vulnerable population. Nisa's friends describe her as a respectful, compassionate, caring, empathetic, hardworking individual who displays commitment and diligence in everything she does. They are confident that she will be a great advocate for the vulnerable population. On behalf of the Brampton chapter, it is our pleasure to award the 2021 Kay Livingston Award Scholarship, to Nisa Friday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So good evening, everyone. My name is Nisa Friday, and it is indeed my privilege to be the recipient of the 2021 Kay Livingston Award. I am grateful for your support during my post-secondary education at Ryerson University, or X-University. Your scholarship has made an incredible impact on my life. It not only aided in the financial attainment of my educational goals, but it is an instrument of encouragement. My educational journey has had good and challenging experiences, but for the most part was extremely positive, as it taught me the value of perseverance, an essential quality for success in life. From the beginning, I knew I had a passion for assisting marginalized groups, but the financial constraints often hindered my progress. I attended college after completing high school and graduated with a medical billing certificate, but my career was short-lived following my diagnosis. During this period, I was unemployed and faced financial hardship. However, I refused to let my diagnosis and financial status define me. With the assistance of financial aid, I enrolled in social service worker program at Sheridan and graduated from this program in 2020. During my practicum at Sheridan College, I worked with newcomers to Canada, providing resources and services to help them settle into society. Having touched the lives of countless people during my practicum, I was able to gain knowledge and experience needed to enter Ryerson University. I recently entered my second year of Ryerson University's social work degree program. I plan to utilize my social work degree to expand awareness of the many marginalized communities and bring effective change governing policies which affect these communities. I thank the Brampton chapter of Congress of the Black Women of Canada and the Kiwanis Club of Brampton for awarding me this scholarship, which will help nurture my passion for service. You have inspired and motivated me to do well. The help you bring to those who need it is truly remarkable. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you once more time.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been here and it's time for me to do some giveaways. I love doing the giveaways and thank you. So, all you got to do real quick is in the chat, type that in the chat, CBWC. That's all you have to do. Type that into the chat and we're going to do some giveaways. Okay. So, type it into the chat right now and you're going to be added to the giveaways. So, coming up next, we have Liberty that's coming back on. So Liberty's coming back on to give us a couple of songs. She's there. I see her fixing up. She's ready to go. So please welcome back to the show. All right. So listen, while she's singing her songs, please just type that into the chat and you're going to be added. And then we're going to draw some of our winners. All right. So here we go. Enjoy, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm back. This is a song about being grateful for the people around you and giving thanks. And it's a song called A Song for You. Here we go. I hope you enjoy. I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs. I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hoped it would be. I treated you unkindly, darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. Father, can't you see through me? And we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a real love or nothing. You came out in front when I was hiding. And now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. I love you in a place where there's no space Congress of Women, you're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. We were alone, and I was singing a song to you. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. To you. You. Thank you. Thank you. This next song is a song that I wrote for my last album, and it was a song called All in My Mind. And basically, you young ladies, you amazing, young, fabulous, you make a plan because you don't plan to fail. And I love it, and I've been hearing that, and I'm so proud of you guys. This is a song about manifesting what you want for self. Now, when you're manifesting what you want for self, you have to be very intricate. You have to be precise and concise so that you get what you want, not what you think you need. I think all the time that you are what you believe. So think big, think God, think, see yourself arising to that place where you want to be, and then make plans around it. Remember, image is important, politeness is important, being humble and having humility is so important. So when you are out there and it gets tough, just push through it. You can do it. I know you can. It's all in your mind. Here we go. Woo! Here we go. Yeah. Somewhere you're there for me. Oh, how I adore to love you more. My dreams excited, ignited by the thought of you. Just to be with you. With just a kiss, it's deeper than the sea. To the buzzy, buzzy bee. On a hot summer's night, all in my mind. I think about it all the time. Ooh, it's all in my mind, all of the time. Whoa, here we go. Exploring euphoria when I think of you, all the things you do. Conversation, mind stimulations, what I want from you. You know how to, with just a kiss, it's deeper than the sea. The caress of your touch is like honey to the bee. With the light from the sun, feel the desert pouring rain. What he has given us is forever to remain. All in my mind. Woo! All in my mind. All in my mind. Yeah. Come on, everybody. You gotta work hard to get what you want, to get what you need. Take a little
little time on side. Strive to be in the light. Yeah. With just a kiss, I can feel us deeper than the sea. The caress of your touch feels like honey to the fuzzy breeze. On a hot summer's night, like the sands in the hourglass, it's all in my mind. Think about your ghost, dream bigger than before. Find strength in the struggle, it's hard, but it's all in your mind, all in your mind. Oh, oh, never give up on self. Oh, oh, stand strong in the face of adversity. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. In this crazy universe, you are defined by birth. It's all in your mind. Woo, woo. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We really do. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here. Patty. You're doing a great job.
Great job. Great job. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you.
Kathy.
Well, don't forget, check out the new album coming soon. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you get your copy. Follow her on Twitter, LinkedIn, Stream, whatever you can find her.
Everything.
There you go. Thank you, Liberty.
Have a blessed evening, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Liberty. Thank you.
All right. So, Pat, we're almost come down to the end, but,
We're getting close to the wire. This is a little sad, but it's something.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. So what I want to do is do some recaps before we go, and then
let's do some recaps.
Yeah, so we want to thank all of our scholarship winners, and then we have some thank yous we want to do. So let's do that, and we'll be right back. If you haven't seen it, here's some of our winners from today. There you go. Congratulations to everybody. Well deserved. And then we just want to say some thank yous. So stay tuned and some of our thank yous. Yeah, so thank you. Sorry, Pat, I know you were dancing in the background.
You gotta give me a heads up about this thing.
Well, hey, since we're having so much fun, let's do some giveaways.
Okay.
And all you had to do is put CBWC in the chat. I'll wait one more minute. So if you haven't done it, just put it in the chat. We got some giveaways. What are we giving away, Pat? We got 4 of them, right?
We have 4 gift cards that will be given away. Once we get your information, we will send them to you in the mail. So thank you for signing in, and you're going to have a great gift card.
There you go. So 4 different winners. All right. And listen, all you have to do is just put the contact in CBWC and you have a chance to win. All right, here we go. Let's draw some names. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And our first winner is... Hey, congratulations. There we go. That's our first winner of today. All right, you got that winner, Pat?
I'm writing.
All right, so here we go. We're going to draw another winner. Here we go. Drawing again. So our second winner. Congratulations. Congratulations, Sandra. All right, we got 2 more. Here we go.
2 more to go.
And Kathy, you cannot put your name in. So your name's in there, Kathy. You can win.
Oh, why not?
I know Kathy's looking for her name. That's why I'm saying she can't win.
I put my name in. I didn't see it on the screen.
All right. Now we have 1 more to give away. One more. Here we go. Here we go.
You're a scandal monger, Chuck. I didn't put my name in the draw.
Oh, no, they won.
No,
They won already.
We did that already.
Yeah. Yep. 1 more. We got to draw again. Here we go. We'll draw again.
I think that person should buy a lot of tickets.
Good point.
She won already too.
All right, so let's try again. It's not me, it's the system. It just randomly picks. So here we go. Somebody different. Come on, pick it. Come on, system. There we go.
Joyce.
All right, so congratulations to all of our winners. And if you just want to send a note, you can go to the Congress's website, or they can call the number. Do you want to call the number?
Call the number 905-789-1551.
All right, so to all the winners, we know who the winners are, so you just have to call this number, 905-789-1551. Congratulations to all of our winners.
Right.
Okay, so at this time, I'm going to bring Maureen onto the stage. Hi, Maureen.
Hello, Charles. How are you this evening?
Great to have you back on. This has been a fantastic evening with all the winners and all the giveaways. So I just enjoy every minute of it. But the floor is yours.
Okay, thanks, Charles, and thanks everyone for participating and including the audience. But it is with a heavy heart that it's only befitting that we chose this time to pay tribute to our dear friend, the late Dr. Nina Poulet, who was a natural-born educator. Nina graduated from the University of Edmonton, Alberta, with her BA, MBA, and later PhD in philosophy. Nina wanted to join a sisterhood of progressive thinkers who sought to better themselves and help others in need. So she joined the Congress of Black Women Brampton chapter in 1993 as a member, and later on got involved in a tutorial program at Notre Dame Secondary School from 1993 to 1996. Nina leaves behind many friends. She will be sorely missed for her smile, her soothing voice, and her laughter. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
All right, so that's it, Pat. We are come to the end.
We have come to the end, and it was an awesome show. And again, I want to thank all the donors. And there's one person I would like to thank as well, Dr. Matthew Weeks and Violet Weeks, for the donation. They came in today, so we appreciate it. So Dr. Weeks and Violet, thank you very much. So I'm not sure if the committee is on. But
Hold on. Let me see who I can bring up. Who I can bring up. There we go.
So I want to thank the scholarship committee. We met weekly, and obviously we did a lot of work, and I think it paid off. So the committee consisted of Greta Best, Jacqueline Maloney, Judith Sylvester, Patricia Chase, Lee Teague, Sylvan Holt, Maureen McAllister. And the selection committee, Donna was actually on two committees. She was also on the weekly committee, but she was also on the selection committee and in charge of the selection committee. So the selection committee of Donna Thorney, Vinnie Omiao, and Jacqueline Jeffers. Ladies, thank you so much for the selections. You picked amazing young people, and I'm so proud of what they have ahead of them. So thank you all. Thank you for joining us. Kathy, thank you for your son. Thank you for getting Stephen Lucy. Thank you for the schoolwork. Thank you. And everybody at home, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. Have a good night. Stay safe. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And if it wasn't for you, this would not be possible. So please, if you want to join the ladies, you want to join on the committee, if you want to become a member, this is the opportunity. We have so much fun. You can tell we love what we do. Give them a call, 905-789-1551. Call them and say, look, I saw the show. I want to become a member. We're looking for all the new generation, like they said, come in. You meet a lot of connections. You meet a lot of people. So jump on board. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hard work. Thank you for all the hard work.
Bye, everybody. Bye.